You're watching this video and you're human, so I'm gonna make an assumption. You've had oatmeal at some point in your life. Oatmeal is a breakfast staple that is cheap, easy to make, and nutritious. There's even a good variety of options for cooking, from old-fashioned to instant to steel-cut oats. But have you had or even heard of baked oatmeal? It's oatmeal in a new and unexpected way. One that has a satisfying texture and goes way beyond the usual bowl of mush. Today, we're sending oatmeal into the oven. Hello and welcome to I Want to Cook. My name is Chef Matt and this channel is all about helping you be a better cook. And today we are doing a different take on oatmeal. Now, like I say, you've probably had oatmeal. You can simmer it on a stove. I've even made a video on how you can easily make oatmeal in a rice cooker. It's great for breakfast, it's nutritious, etc. You know this. Baked oatmeal, however, is both different yet familiar. Like simmered oatmeal, it of course is made with, well, oats, and you can flavor it with your choice of things. You can put fruit in it, you can even put various types of milk in it. But baked oatmeal, well, of course, it's baked in an oven versus simmered on a stove. And what that does is it creates a totally different texture. So instead of that kind of that mushy type of porridge that you would get with usual oatmeal, baked oatmeal is something different. It's still nice and soft on the inside, a little bit creamy, but the top gets golden, it gets a little bit crispy. It's just delicious. You just want to put your spoon right into it and keep on eating. It's also great to make ahead. What I do is I bake up a batch and then I have it on hand for the rest of the week. Just pop it in the microwave, warm it up, and you are good to go. As for the baking vessel itself, you can make a big batch in a casserole dish like this. This is the one we used for our oatmeal bars that we made not that long ago. But what I like to do is bake them in these nice individual ramekins, just like this, kind of these individual portions. They're really easy to heat up in the morning, and I think they present really nice as well. These are just little Le Creuset bakers, and they work really well for this. As far as putting this together, it's really easy. In fact, just measuring out the ingredients is probably the hardest part of this. So as for the ingredients, and I will put the full list in the description below so you don't have to memorize it here, we have 2 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats. Those are the kind of oats you're going to want to use for this. Not like the instant oats or the steel-cut oats, just good old-fashioned, cheap, well, old-fashioned rolled oats. We're also going to add half a cup of brown sugar. And in this little vessel, I've got some baking powder, some salt. I've also got some cinnamon and nutmeg, which smells amazing and makes this taste so very good. I like to use dried fruits for this, and for that application, I've got some dried blueberries. So I'm just going to shake, maybe about a quarter cup or half a cup in. You could also use fresh fruit as well. So this is the dry component of this dish. We're just going to kind of mix this together. And then as for the wet component, we have an egg, we have 1 cup of milk. I'm using an almond milk. We also have half a stick of melted butter and a little bit of vanilla extract. And let me tell you, this already smells great. And from here, all we have to do is combine the two just like this. We're gonna mix everything really nicely together, get them well incorporated, and then we will just put them in our individual ramekins for baking. I've got my oven heating to 350 degrees, and what I love about this recipe is that you can even make it in a toaster oven. You don't need a huge oven for this. So if you're like in a dorm room or a small kitchen, well, you can make this up. Everything is nice and combined, and now we are just gonna scoop this mixture out into our ramekins. Now, like I say, you can put this in a casserole dish if you wanted, but I like doing it this way, into these ramekins. Get some nice individual meals for the week ahead. And here we go, our ramekins are filled. Now we are just gonna pop them in the oven. 350 degrees for about 40 minutes or until the tops are nice and golden. And here we are. We have this beautiful baked oatmeal. The tops are nice and just crisp. And let me tell you, another benefit of cooking this is it makes the house smell so nice. It just, I don't know, it smells like winter in here. It smells like the holidays. It smells beautiful, and I bet these are gonna taste even better. See, this isn't mushy like regular oatmeal. This is just piping hot baked oatmeal. So good. You have to try this. Okay, trivia time. Last week I asked you to identify this strange looking kitchen utensil, and several of you got it correct right off the bat. This is indeed a corn cob stripper. What you do is you put this device over a corn cob, and what it does is you twist and turn down, and it takes the corn kernels right off of that cob. Very convenient. For this week's trivia question, who's going to be the first to identify this type of pot? This is a very special type of pot. I'm not talking about the brand. This is a Calphalon pot, but the type. This is a very interesting type of pot with a unique purpose. If you know the name of this type of pot or have a guess, put it in the comments below and I will let you know the correct answer next week. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Until next time, I hope you want to cook.